What if I told you there's a car that sounds like a Formula One beast, drives like a dream, and still turns more heads today than many modern supercars? A machine that was so perfectly engineered, it made even rival manufacturers stand up and take notes. This isn't some futuristic concept or limited edition prototype. This is the Ferrari 458 Italia. And what you're about to see will remind you why it's not just a car, it's a legend. Before we dive into this beautiful beast, if you're someone who appreciates iconic engineering, sleek Italian design, and the roar of true performance, then hit that subscribe button. Here on Ideal Vehicles, we bring you the most exciting, elegant, and rare machines from around the world. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's get straight to why the 458 Italia still holds a special place in every car lover's heart. Unveiled at the 2009 Frankfurt Motor Show, the Ferrari 458 Italia wasn't just a replacement for the F430, it was a revolution. Ferrari threw away the rule book and built something that would change the game: its design. Sculpted by Pininfarina with aerodynamics straight from the track, every curve and every vent wasn't just for beauty, it was for performance. Looked like a fighter jet disguised as a street-legal supercar. But the real masterpiece lay under the hood, a naturally aspirated 4.5-liter V8 engine, producing 560 horsepower and revving all the way up to 9,000 RPM. That high-revving scream isn't just noise, it's music for any gearhead. And it wasn't just fast, it was precise. With a 100 km/h time of just 3.4 seconds and a top speed of over 325 km/h to 100 mph, the 458 wasn't messing around. Yet it offered confidence through corners, thanks to a chassis tuned with Ferrari's F1 know-how. And let's talk about that transmission. The 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox was lightning quick. No manual option here. And you know what? Nobody missed it, because those paddle shifts felt like tapping into pure racing magic. One click, and the car responded instantly. No hesitation, no lag. Inside, Ferrari ditched the usual center console clutter and put the driver at the center of everything. The steering wheel, inspired by F1, had the engine start button, the Monotino switch for drive modes, and even indicators all within reach. It was made for driving, not distraction. The seats hugged you. The digital dash responded like a video game. And everything was trimmed in the finest Italian leather and carbon fiber. But here's the real reason enthusiasts in Europe, America, and beyond still go crazy for the 458 Italia. It was the last mid-engine Ferrari V8 without turbos. That raw, naturally aspirated engine was the end of an era. It was a final love letter to purist driving. Before regulations and turbochargers started taming everything, collectors are snapping them up. Values are climbing, and rightly so. Whether in Rosso Casa Red, Nero Black, or something more exotic, like Giallo Modena Yellow, each one is a rolling piece of automotive art. It's the kind of car that doesn't age, it matures. And every time you hear that V8 scream, it reminds you why Ferrari is more than just a badge. It's a feeling. So, if you've ever dreamed of owning something that connects you to the road, the track, and history all at once, the Ferrari 458 Italia is calling your name. And if you're just here to admire its beauty from afar, you're in good company, because this machine isn't just driven, it's worshipped. Stay tuned, because Ideal Vehicles has a lot more automotive legends coming your way. But for now, let's take one last look at this Italian masterpiece, one of the greatest Ferraris ever made.